Hey everybody, it's Jan, and welcome to this brief tutorial on Twitter. It's just a tool, and I'm going to use the Organizations Alive model to talk to you about that. I have heard three reactions to Twitter. One from the earthbound and reluctant person who knows about Twitter, knows it's exciting and useful, but is just not there yet. I know of many people who are, I might be called flitterers and quitters and overwhelmed, but they have probably got an account and they've explored Twitter, but they're just not so sure that it's all that valuable. And the third group are those who are using it probably daily, if not many times daily, and really finding that it's working for them. So I want to talk to you about these things that may not be working for you or working for you, and go into that using the Organizations Alive model as a tool. If you think of a hammer, it's just a tool. And Twitter is really nothing unless you make it work for you, and how you use it is everything. Twitter is just a tool unless you have a clear intention and strategy, unless you're engaging and responsive to those around you, and if you have know-how and commitment. And I'm going to use the Organizations Alive model to talk about those three things. So every organization has purpose, intention, strategy, a plan, a reason to be. They have resources, whether it's person years and computers and offices. They've got customers or people they're serving, and they've got members, people who are doing the serving, often employees, but other stakeholders, members of the board, and so on. So when we're talking about Twitter, though, we're talking about it being a resource, and it belongs in this quadrant when we think about the Organizations Alive model. Add the purpose, and now you've got some connections that are going on here. If you think about Twitter as a cost or a resource, how many hours do you spend on it? Who is doing the tweeting? And are you getting the results that you want? You should be taking that back into the boardroom and saying, are we accomplishing our purpose in the way that we're using Twitter? And that in turn you can ask yourself, should we change our purpose and our strategy for using Twitter? It becomes part of the implementation process. You have a plan and then you implement. If we go back to this list, Twitter is the resource, and your intention and strategy are the purpose of your organization. And to achieve results, you need to be clear on what that purpose is. If we go back to the grid now and think about customers, Twitter can actually be a way of delivering products and services to customers. It may be deals or coupons or discounts that you want to offer them. Maybe it's news or informing them of events. You may be doing polls and surveys on Twitter to get your customers interacting with you. It may be articles and links to interesting places that customers might want to check out. And in return, the customer can actually input through Twitter and offer you feedback, ask questions, respond to the service that they have received. And that's a huge amount of information that an organization can benefit from. If we go back to this list again, we've got the resource, we've got the purpose. Being engaging and responsive to your customers is a huge aspect of the use of Twitter that needs to be clear in your mind as an organization. Going back to the grid and that final element there, we've got members. How is Twitter affecting the members of the organization? Has it made their lives simpler? Is it an extra add-on in their day, or has it actually become a way of making things more efficient for them? Probably the younger people in your organization who use a lot of social media find this very in tune with the way they like to work. And are you letting your members influence the way you use Twitter? Members individually and members as a team, have you invited them into the conversation and asked for their ideas? Have you got the right people tweeting? And if we go back again to this list, we've got the resource, we've got the purpose, we've got customers. Have you got the know-how and the commitment from members? All of these things need to be working coherently and integratively in order for the use of Twitter to be effective. So Twitter is just the tool, but wow, in the right hands, it's pure gold. Thanks for